What city would you be in if you were going to take a tour of the Anne Frank house?
Pass.
What TV series did Kim Cattrall describe as a Valentine to being single?
Pass.
Who was the first U.S. president born in the 20th century?
Hoover.
What was the only musical on Broadway at the start of 2006 that shared its name with a U.S. city?
Chicago.
What continent was the original home of the red tomato?
Oh, man. Pass.
What city takes tourists to the Anne Frank house?
Berlin.
What TV series did Kim Cattrall describe as a Valentine?
Sex and the City.
What continent was the original home of the red tomato?
The United States.
Time. Brian, did that freak you out in the middle?
It's different when you listen and then when you're actually on the phone and music playing. It's a little nerve-wracking.
I bet. It would be for me. All right. We'll see how you did. Let's get Hot Wings in here. Dumber than the show. If you don't clap along to that, you don't have a pulse, or you're driving.
It was in my head the entire time I was out there.
One of those or two.
That one's really catchy.
Hot Wings, are you ready? Brian's score has been recorded. It's your turn now.
I'm ready for my turn.
All right. $1,200, chance to go up to 13 or down to 100. Dumber Than the Show trivia. Hot Wings edition begins in 3, 2, 1. What city takes tourists to the Anne Frank house?
What city? Oh, boy. Pass.
What TV series did Kim Cattrall describe as a Valentine to being single?
Sex and the City.
Who was the first U.S. president born in the 20th century?
JFK.
What was the only musical on Broadway at the start of 2006 that shared its name with a U.S. city?
Wait, Chicago.
What continent was the original home of the red tomato?
Again, please?
What continent was the original home of the red tomato?
Oh, boy. South America.
Time.
No.
You passed on one.
Yeah.
What city takes tourists to the Anne Frank house?
Amsterdam.
Time.
Take like 2 seconds off.
At least 10.
We'll see how close it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Freaked me out.
It did me too. I'm normally.
What do I do?
You shouted no, and I'm like. All right, Brian, welcome back. What city takes tourists to the Anne Frank house? Hot Wings said Amsterdam after saying pass. Brian said Berlin after saying pass. The answer is Amsterdam. Hot Wings leads 1-0. What TV series did
Yeah, way to be a
Kim-
non-caring racist.
Well, we don't know that he's racist, but certainly an anti-Semite.
That was
Unfair.
devastatingly wrong.
What TV series did Kim Cattrall describe as a Valentine to being single? Hot Wings said Sex and the City. Brian said Sex and the City. You're both correct. 2-1 Hot Wings. Who was the first U.S. president born in the 20th century? Hot Wings said John F. Kennedy. Brian said Hoover. The answer is JFK. 3-1 Hot Wings. What was the only musical running on Broadway at the start of 2006 that shared its name with a U.S. city? Hot Wings and Brian said Chicago, both right. 4-2. What continent was the original home of the red tomato? Hot Wings said South America. Brian went with the lesser-known continent of the United States.
It's my favorite continent.
It is. The answer is South America. Hot Wings wins 5-2.
In your face! Don't play any more originals.
Brian, it was.
Oh, man, I was toying with Amsterdam, too, but it wouldn't have made a difference.
I thought you put up a pretty good effort. but that gets you nothing. Thanks for playing. Thanks for listening. Good luck to the band. Fire the bass
You
player.
know, I was toying with the decision of actually buying this subscription today, but I'm glad I got in, so now I get it for a few months.
I was hoping that you were about to stone her out and say the same thing about toying with Amsterdam again. I'm like,
thought he was too.
just cross, do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.